Alright, let's do this. The next story quest is Through the Gate of Gold, level 99, and given to us by Wook Lamont. We are... Are any of my other classes 99? No. Oh, I can do these... Ooh. I'll turn these quests in on White Mage, but I'm definitely going to do them on Dragoon. Just have to remind myself. Yeah, level 99 quest. And we are in the Bayside Bevy of Tuliolo. Here we go. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Skydeep Cenote. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. It says go. So I shall accompany you. Keep trying to mount. Wait, what? Speak with Pokemon. Yeah, okay, cool. How do I get there? I forgot. Is there an airship? Are you making me run because you're a jerk face? Hold on. Arch of the Dawn, Dawn Herald. I think that's an airship area. No, I don't remember. See, that just... Is that really it? I have to run all the way from frickin'... That can't be it. Wasn't there another way? I think I just got a ride last time. This is kind of dumb. Hold on. How to get to Skydeep Cenote from Tuliolo. Yeah, I completed the quest. That's not... Okay, well, that's entirely unhelpful. But I'm pretty sure... Why am I not? Oh. I'm pretty sure you go over here. Dirigible landing. And then up these steps. What about you? Yaktel? I guess I am, yeah. Hey, Pegasus. Seriously, something is wrong here because there's no way. Is this like a slap in the face to anybody who just chose not to do all of the ether current things in this zone? It kind of feels like that's what it is. How did I get here? Anyway, we went over to Yaktel. We're in the town of Ikbrax. It's all the line people. Did I go this way? No. Why is this here? Why did I think that this was a way I was supposed to go? I just jumped into a well, I guess? I don't know. Dumb. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna Go this way. I haven't explored this area, so I honestly, I'm looking at this map, I'm like, how did I ever get to the Skydeep Cenote the first time? I'm actually not even sure this is gonna lead where I want it to. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be met with a cliff. Or some other impassable thing. Yep, here's a cliff. Mighty impassable, can't jump down. Okay. This looks like it doesn't connect. Oh, dumb. I'm highly, highly annoyed by this. Okay, well, I'm not gonna waste anybody's time running all the way back to Ikbrak, so I'm just gonna spend 100 gil. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Am I dumb? I think I might be. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. Go there from Mamook. Yeah, okay. I am dumb. My bad. I didn't see this over here. My map was zoomed in to the point where I didn't even see all that crap. So, to save money, take the dirigible to Yaktel. Kind of like the map of Tuliolal will tell you sort of kind of to do. But then you gotta run. Or fly. If you have flying unlocked. I obviously don't, as I've said. So we're just running through the Mamul town. This is also where we fought the hologram of Gulu Jaja. If I remember correctly, it wasn't a dungeon or a trial, it was like actually part of the quest. Kind of like a level capped event thing. But you doing that thing you do, breaking my heart into a million pieces. It's like you always do. That song has not popped in my head in a long time. Didn't even particularly like the movie as far as I remember. Particularly. Just running and running through the multicolored forest of Yaktel? Yaktel, right? I have to stop to see the zone again. No. One of these days when I have money again, I'm gonna see a highly well-reviewed chiropractor. I keep, like, I wasn't searching for chiropractor stuff, but apparently some of these little clips on YouTube were popular enough that they popped up on my feed. Again, I don't know why, because I don't search for that stuff at all. But I gotta admit, those clips, they tickle my fancy. That some of those guys look like they're doing a really good job. And I would love to work with a chiropractor that could actually maybe finally... my neck perpetually hurts all the time. So I look crazy in my car trying to crack it all the time, or anywhere really. If you see me doing weird neck shit, that's part of the reason I don't keep my camera on that. I like to be comfy, so I don't always wear clothes that look good on camera. We've got Wook Lamont, Alice, Aaronville, Kryle, and Galulja standing in front of this door. Guana's already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go. It's Aaronville. Come on, let's go. I don't know. So we enter, and we get a cutscene. We see the big circular door gateway thing, it's shut. The cube-shaped room.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive.
Yeah, a lot of like kind of bright and or dim yellow orange lines kind of running, like the energy is running through these cubes that are pressed out of the wall in a bunch of random patterns and places.
Kryle, try holding your earring to the terminal.
She walks over to this little circular terminal thing and takes off her earring, holds it over the terminal, and it glows red with that sound. I thought that was a no sound. Like an access denied.
No luck.
Yeah, okay.
Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Galulja, would you give it a try?
Oh, because he's got the blood of his dad.
If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
He flashes back to...
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
You get the gist. He nods and saunters on over to Kryle, who passes him the earring. Don't drop it, bud. All would be lost. And he moseys up to the terminal and hovers the earring over it. It glows yellow brightly, as do all of the walls, crackling with purple lightning energy, electrical energy, but lots of lit up bright yellow, as is the portal in the door. The middle, this is the middle symbol of the door that glows yellow. It looks kind of like a syringe, to be entirely honest, and needle, attached. The door opens. There's a glowing yellow portal, I believe, looking thing behind it. Everybody's just staring. He hands the earring back to Kryle. Upamat gives a little fist in the air. Galulja does a little dance of happiness. Kryle looks back to the earring.
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with.
It's kind of just looking like a solid yellow color. It does get a little bit brighter in the middle and a little bit dimmer toward the edges of the circle, but like not. There's no pulsation, there's no vortex swirling inside that we can see. It looks stable.
But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
Urianger?
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
He's looking to the twins.
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
Alice looked a little bit bummed that she can't go into this portal, but...
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more.
We should keep Galuljar on this side then, right? Or wait, then we couldn't
In
open
such a
it.
situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wuk-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
He says to me. Both dragoons. My options are, with you holding the fort, I know we'll be alright. We'll kind of talk to Alice because she hasn't really said anything. Or make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful, eh? Or I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I'm sorry, ... because I'm sorry. Or I'm sorry.
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
She says to Wuk-Lamart, who smiles and nods. Cutscene pans up and goes black. We talk to Wuk-Lamart to continue. Cutscene again. Energy, magical energy is being pushed to the portal by the twins for now. So just beams of blue-white energy coming from their hands to the center of the portal. And then it looks like a shield popped up over it? Is that what that was?
'Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
Or they broke down the shield? There was this like hexagonal pattern.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Like a shield made of light green hexagons that flashed. That's what I thought it was. Everybody kind of looks to each other and smiles and gives nods and looks with determination, and our team of 5 walks forward.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sveen's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World?
The Unlost World. Whatever.
Right. Let's go.
I'm noticing that my body armor has like a couple spikes coming out the front, pointing. That's fine, I guess. Cool. Cutscene is black for now. Flash of white as we go through the portal. And behind us, the portal is just this free-floating circle of yellow light. Like it's got like a ring, kind of like a Sonic the Hedgehog ring, but and this light is more flowy. And on the other side, we have buildings made of stone or metal.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice.
You can tell why I can't do his voice.
Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days.
I see like a carousel.
Living memory. Or so the Endless called it.
An active-looking volcano.
How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams.
Pools of multiple colors.
Alive in all perceivable ways. Yet, knowing no loss.
A hologram of a whale.
So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here. The city of gold.
It's... there's not a whole lot of gold. I mean, okay, yeah, the sky looks very gold, actually. Unlost World Living Memory is what flashes on the screen. There's, what are they called? Ferris wheels. Skyscrapers with, you know, lights on in the windows. This is a world of electricity, for sure. There's like one of those trains that you would see at Disneyland that it just goes around. It's not like a roller coaster. And I can mount here, so I'm gonna save the time on Pegasus. Looks like there's some gondolas. There's an active volcano that's spewing lava, but I guess it's all safe. There's also a mini volcano near the pools. It could have been a fabrication though. And yeah, just a lot of different kind of buildings and all lit up by electricity. And the sky, there is this big building kind of center near-ish the volcano that has kind of the top, looks like there's a maiden, female kind of figure, like a statue almost on the building, but like it envelops the entire top of the building. It's only like from the middle of the bust up, basically. I'll talk to Wuklamat to continue. There's nobody here where we've come out of the portal. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We've literally stepped into the Yakoi legend. Whichever reflection this may be, 'twould seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yoktel. That would explain the Yokoi's visions and their location at the gate. Hey, Erenville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. I'm gonna switch mini roulette. The Echo War is, you know, interesting, but I think I had wind up Harshafont recently, but that just means I'll probably switch him out at the beginning of the next quest or middle of it or whatever. We're running on our Chocobo down a spiral ramp on the outside of this building? Floating thing? Is that floating? kind of suspended by, I don't know. Anyway, kind of, oh, the colors here are like reminiscent of what you might actually find at Disneyland with like, we have gold roads, like gold brick roads with some little other colors like blues and reds and stuff and greens interspersed in there. You'll switch to blue with reds and greens and yellows and stuff, and then we have patterns, we have red and green and yellow and blue and all kind of next to each other. Circles and... Talking to Wuklamot at the base of this ramp, it activates a cutscene. We have next to the Aetheryte. It's strange, though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep, with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The differences may be more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sphene projects her image onto soldiers, I believe this city's appearance is artificial. This Aetheryte is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be this city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? Yeah, maybe, could be. There's pondering from everyone. Welcome, friends, welcome, friends, welcome. I twitched to male because it looks male on the back. It is. It's a dude. He doesn't have a regulator. Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am an endless. We all look shocked for a second. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memory, so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now, she whispers. I nod. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. City of the Endless? At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. As he says this, the camera's like slowly panning over basically the entire city, although it stops. It probably only did like a quarter. Here's another quarter with the artificial rainbow and probably now the artificial volcano and the little train thing. And in this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Oh, hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's Sphene that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen. In that case, you are in luck. I cock my head to the side. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. He looks up at that big top of the skyscraper visage of a maiden, a female. If you try calling to her before the Meso terminal at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso terminal. Our thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. This quest is long. Longer than I thought it would be. We'll get the Aetheryte, because duh. Adoy. And then head north along the only pathway I can see from the Aetheryte. It's a bridge over, God, it just looks like yellow fog and this giant turbine on the bottom. This bridge has a zigzaggy pattern of stone. You know, got your regular cement gray stone and your blue and your green, and Graha's sitting in a fork, but it's not really a fork. Like the chamber in the Skydeep Cenote, the electro here produces a strong golden light. A difference in energy levels, perhaps. I can show Pegasus a new world with zigzag patterns on the cement. That's not really cement. The walkways made of stone. Kryle's looking down, it looked like. I wonder, can the Endless venture elsewhere, or can they only survive here? These aren't mandatory people to talk to, but they're all along the way, so I thought I might. Aaronville's pondering. The plants are real as far as I can tell. Not everything is an illusion. So far, I don't know what anything that's an illusion yet, like for sure. And we have Wuklamat at the end of this multicolored pathway. Continuation of the of the quest by talking to her. Gets a cutscene. I should just say that the normal way I usually used to say it. I bucked it up twice now.
Sven? Are you there?
There's this circle in a wall, like a circle that seems to go through the wall.
If you are, say something. We need to talk.
Oh, there you go. Hologram Sven has come before us.
Sven. That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sven, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed. But the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them.
Again, I try not to do this, but I've been pondering this for like the last couple seconds. I think we're gonna run into a lot of endless that are just like, I'm kind of done living. But if that were the case, I would assume they would have the option to just stop. You know? But I don't know. We'll see. Probably not it. That's probably not it.
Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world, from your people. And with the key, we will have it.
What if you just took it from those that were dying naturally? Like, we're not using their energy after they die. And especially if you could set it up where you could keep their memories intact for their loved ones. You take the energy, the soul, the loved ones keep the memories. This doesn't have to be a fight.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others?
Oh wait, yeah, when people die in our world, their ether goes into... I don't know.
All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sven, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong. Lamachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written.
Clenched fist from Wuklamat.
The kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more.
Oh, are we gonna see a transformation?
I will erase all memories of the living Sphene, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds.
She says with this hologram of hers, crying?
When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
I'm sorry, wait. Wait. We only have to do harm to you because you're trying to harm us. So, like, I don't know. The logic there was weird. My options are, then let's resolve this. Or, I'll protect my world and all the others. Or, this evil is not inevitable. Find another way. This evil is not inevitable. Find another way. The shocked Sphene, I guess.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
She's grown a little bit more pale, kind of glitchy for a second. Everybody unsheathes their weapons except for Erenville, of course. And she disappears.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
I think that was pretty clear.
Sphene!
Cutscene fades to black. Public the White Mage to get the experience points. Talk to Wuklamat to finish the quest. What are we to do? What are we to do now, damn it? I felt that I had come to understand Sphene, but I'm still clueless. Utterly clueless. We get mesquite juice, piety and determination food, 1,115,000 experience points. Quest complete, video complete. I'll see you soon with the next one.